Hello everyone and welcome back to Sumeru, actually. Oh my god, I am so nervous. It's a big one today. It's an Archon Quest Interlude today. And I know we need to talk to Catherine. I don't have any housekeeping chores or announcements to do at the start. I'm just stalling because I'm so nervous about this quest. I feel like it's going to break my heart. Let's see what I don't know anything about it. Let's see if we can learn anything about it. Cold Case Commission. You arrive at the Adventurers Guild in Sumeru. Catherine seems to have a very tricky commission for your docket. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this focused experience mode. That seems like a good idea. Oh. They moved. They moved me. I think. Oh no, they just turned me around. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm so nervous. Well, it's fine. Let's just swap this over to food. We'll never know what they have in store for us unless we start this quest. Hi, Catherine! Oh my god. Here we go.
Perfect. It's you two.
Hi.
I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Do tell.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I've never heard of that classification before, but sure, we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today? Not even a joke at this point.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting.
Yeah, we have received a couple commissions like this from Catherine before, ones that only we could do for various reasons. I always love this setup. I love working for the Adventurers Guild. I do find it funny that Catherine didn't say anything like, oh, we would never challenge an Archon, because, she's probably a spy, but you know, whatever. What do you have for us, Catherine?
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
On one hand, that's perfect for us. On the other hand, we don't have the greatest track record with it.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
Is the missing person a golden-haired outlander?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers.
How old is this commission? It would be really interesting if it was one that our sibling placed looking for us.
With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
The Adventurers Guild does do good work, don't they? I'm so proud.
Well, that's us for sure.
I can't wait for them to reveal that for as long as we've worked for the Adventurers Guild, we've actually been working for the Fatui. I think that would be hilarious. Anyways, flattery will get you everywhere with Paimon, but I can't guarantee that we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
That we can do.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
At least we can say we gave it our best shot, right?
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
It would be, I'm really hoping she says it's a golden-haired outlander, because to be fair, that could be our sibling or that could be Dane.
This
That's
commission
happened
was
before.
jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village.
Oh.
They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Oh, this is familiar.
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Okay.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
Well, it could be like Alfonso, who went by a false name the entire time he was there, or it could be a child that's not named yet, or it could be someone who just doesn't speak, so on and so forth.
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
I mean, I feel like we could ask the R&R if they've seen anything. I feel like it wasn't a prank.
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them.
Maybe it was a group illusion, like they were fooled. Trickery is afoot? That person never existed in the first place?
Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True, that would be a little strange.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
As am I. Ooh. Bedtime story! I was about to start wondering, did I activate the right quest? But we just checked
Ad
it.
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Just see if we have any business. My expeditions? Not quite done yet. I like to do them all at the same time. Thank you, Catherine. Hopefully we will be back soon with good news. So Vivara Village, that's the one down here. Where the kids went missing from before earlier. How close is this to Spooky Crystal? Well, that's really under the chasm, so Gandharvaville, I mean, it's not far, but it's not exactly close either. So, how mysterious. Unless the Spooky Crystal moved, there are plenty of caves around here in which you could dwell if it so wished.
We made it to
Ah.
Vimara Village!
Hi.
Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
Classic.
If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Indeed, we are professional adventurers. We need to do a good job, at the very least. Hello, you appear to be my first target.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
I will buy a sunsetia and your time, good sir. Do you have any information?
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all.
No worries. Can you give us any details about the person?
To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts.
We will literally go to the ends of this world to get you answers, so give us a shot at least.
We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
We don't know his name, right?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Did he get erased from Irminsul? No, then they wouldn't remember him at all. Just what could make somebody or a whole town just completely forget all the details about a person, but not that person?
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
No, he seems sincere. I think everyone just either never knew or they all forgot somehow.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Well, this guy's really nice. So, those 3 questions are a no-go then. Is there anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Okay, so they think that they knew him and somehow forgot, basically.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand.
It would be so interesting if they were talking about Alfonso, because we were basically the ones who made him leave. But that wouldn't explain why they suddenly all forgot about him. I mean, you could say that this might be a really interesting side effect of maybe Arlecchino's flames that was established in her story quest, because that person was part of the House of the Hearth. And I do believe he kind of went into running. He's not going back to the house because he failed in his mission, so he's a little afraid to go back. But if for whatever reason she wanted to erase his presence from this world and from the minds of outsiders, could she do that? I feel like I doubt it. And I doubt that they would go that direction for this quest. This is an Archon quest, you know, an interlude quest. Probably doesn't have anything to do with her. But it would be really fascinating to see our actions in a world quest having connections to the development of this Archon quest. That would be awesome.
I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Okay.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
So I can understand why everyone would really want to find him.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
How long did he live here, do you know?
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
Doesn't seem like the type.
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Fascinating.
I really hope he's okay. Please, we're counting on you to find him.
I will do my best. Oh, I do love a mystery. I hope this person is okay. I hope he's not secretly evil. I'm very curious if it's somebody that we know already. Hey, look at that. Investigating again. He's over there. Not the guy, but the person we want to speak to next. Oh, hello, fishy. Fine. Oh, wow. This guy's a big radius. I guess because we've started the quest at this point.
It's that guests I hear.
Greetings.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
This guy looks so jolly. I like him. He gave us our Naraliar.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Anything you remember?
Of course, I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty.
Could you describe his voice, maybe?
I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But
Still?
somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
Did his parents live here before? Because that would eliminate two of my possible suspects.
He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say.
Of course, I'm suspecting this is our sibling just because of the nature of the quest. I do think it would be really funny if... It sounds like this person lived here recently and disappeared recently. It'd be so funny if our sibling came and stayed here after we came through with the whole Arnara quest and before now. Like, they were here for months and we just never noticed. That would be so frustrating for our dear traveler, but kind of ironic.
As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
There definitely is something mysterious going on with the information, but you know what would be really fun? This is not what's going on here, but I think it's just a cool idea. So our sibling is encoded into Irminsul, but we are not, if I remember that correctly. It'd be really interesting if, because of that, people in this world had a hard time remembering us. Like, after we left their presence, their eyesight, the details about us slowly started to fade away until you had sort of this situation where they remember someone affecting their lives, but nothing really about that person. That would be so interesting, just because of the way that Irminsul interacts with this world and its people. But obviously that's not how this world is set up at the moment. Just a cool idea.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
We'll do our best. I really feel like it's our sibling. Otherwise, who could it be? Just another member
Well,
of the...
Traveler, what do you think?
Somebody of the Abyss Order? Or a member of the... I feel like there's not really many other options for who it could be. There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
Right? It really feels like an Irminsul thing.
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I would say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
I wonder if somebody could put a false person into Irminsul, and because they never really existed, that's why all those details are fuzzy? Then again, it doesn't necessarily have to be Irminsul. I was thinking about illusions earlier, magic, some sort of mind control, I don't know.
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Vikadevata? Like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
We certainly are. Do you have anything for us?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
I'm sure we'll track him down. We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
Are there any memories that anyone has of interacting with this person in a certain place where we could see physical evidence of their presence?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
That works for me. Let's go. I do really want to talk to the Aranara, too. Oh, hello. Some research topic on folk beliefs. What's the point of that? Oh, some research topic on folk beliefs. What's the point of that? I think it's a great topic. I'll come back to talk to you later. I do kind of want to focus on this quest for now. Hopefully this is a good way to... Ooh, are you part of this quest? No. Thank you for your warm welcome, though. Yeah, I hope this is an okay path to take. Obviously, there's that path that does seem to be closer on the other side. But... it doesn't seem like this will be cutting us off by a cliff. Never mind, it just did. It looks like it's at the base of this cliff, though, right over here. Ah! Hey, it is! Oh, great. Chest over there. There's a lot in this area to do, isn't there? Oh, pretty.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Do you have a memory of something here? Is there something in that tree, or is that just the lighting?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child.
Wow, seems like you grew up well.
I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Understandable. And this person made you feel like somebody understood you?
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean. That's what family is for.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that. A family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now, I have a lot of friends who understand me, and would be happy to hear me out.
Aww.
You're included, of course, Paimon.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager...
There are people up there.
well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both. A family member I could rely on, and a friend who could really understand me.
What on earth are those statues? Are those her memories she's just envisioning? Neither of those... They look like children. Neither of them look like her, except for maybe the one on the right. Just the hair is too light. What? Huh?
No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure. And patient, too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me.
Seems like a great companion?
Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him.
Yeah, I just really wonder, did somebody deliberately create a false memory? And if so, why? That's so sad. Or was it well-intentioned, but it accidentally broke? I'm so curious.
No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well.
Wild ideas? About what? Do you have an example?
Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Okay.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
I'm so curious about those children in the tree. What on earth is going on up there?
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Don't say that. You helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together.
Well, we're happy that we could hear you out.
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now.
Hands down, if there is a person that this memory was patterned off of, or if there was a real person that has been erased, it was our sibling. It was our brother, because they're drawing parallels between us and our situation and the experience she had with that person. I think it was our sibling.
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
That's suspicious.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass? Was it a dream? Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What Atosa just told us about the time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Oh dear.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
They appear to be arguing? Oh, an Abyss Mage. Are you gonna control them? Leave them be.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
It's definitely an interesting lead. Oh! You're coming closer. I thought you were
We've
leaving.
been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Maybe it's a good thing I'm still Hydro Team. Boop. Get that shield out of here. Great. Okay, those kid statues, are they still there? No, they're gone, it looks like. No, they're there! Maybe they were just here the whole time and I never noticed because I never come down here. Whoa. Doesn't that look like... What was his name? Clothar? Maybe I'm overthinking it because of the nature of this quest. Oh my god. But that seriously looks like Clothar to me. So then that could be him and his wife, maybe? Ow. are dying. Not ideal. Oh wait, I totally set off Navia's whole ultimate and then forgot to use it. That's alright. It was mostly to chip away at these guys. Oh, I hate this one. Let me get some shields up, please. Thank you. Ooh, she got that shield too. That's awesome. And we get some of this, some of that. Do I have more enemies? I do. Let's see. I want to heal everyone while we're still in this battle before we get back to our conversation. But yeah, don't those statues, don't they look... One of them looks like Ida, or Clothar, with his clothing. The design is reminiscent. You'll get him, right? Never mind, they left the stage. There we go. You'll get him, right? There we go. Talk to Atosa. Oh, nice. Oh, never mind. I thought they weren't.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
Yeah, that was kind of a close call.
It was no trouble.
The question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing here? Also, there's an Arnara thing in the background.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately.
Suspicious.
They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
Should we scout the area?
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vilmara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something, that could spell trouble for the villagers.
That's a good point. If their activity is climbing... Was that an achievement I just heard? Oh dear.
Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
Is he there? Where is he? Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Were you fighting? Were you fighting and they didn't let us see?
Ah, it's you two.
Dainsleif, why would you do this to us? Well, why would... It's not your fault, Dainsleif. Why would the camera do this to us? He was fighting and we didn't get to see what he was doing. Or unnecessarily... We don't know if he was fighting. He was doing something interesting.
Oh, a friend of yours?
Nice to see you again, Dane.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Be safe walking over, alright?
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
I wonder if our friend is still here. What's her name? Rana? Right?
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
I would say that was the least jump scare appearance of Dane we've seen so far, since Paimon announced him first.
It's hardly personal.
He's so
or
blue!
intentional, for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
That's true. Oh, it's been so long since we've seen him. His design is so good every time. Excellent. I love the blue.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Who was he fighting?
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
We're also on their tail, but I'll admit, we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
There is, and it doesn't quite feel like a dream.
The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
Except this is Sumeru. Dreams are pretty popular here.
So you think the
In
Abyss
a
Order
way.
is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Okay. Does that mean it has something to do with the curse?
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers. And, after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them.
Really?
I never intended to hide anything from you.
Okay.
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
He just speaks very mysteriously, I suppose, and then it's our fault for not understanding. But then, to be fair, a couple of our times when we've parted ways, we have been abruptly separated, so we don't really have the full time to talk that we might like. Return to Vimara village to gather intel based on what you've learned. You question until the sky goes dark. Oh, hello, moon. Oh, hello, stars.
Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village.
Any thoughts?
Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear.
So if we assume that there was a person who existed, and then people forgot, what happened to that person? Did they erase themselves deliberately? Did somebody else erase them? Were they consumed? Did they die? And then if we go the other direction where there was never a person, but they were inserted into these people's minds, why and how? I feel like the why might be somebody is testing some ability. Or alternatively, it's a side effect of other experiments, kind of like with the Hilly Trails, their increased activity being a side effect. But then the how is still a big question. It is very reminiscent of divine power, inserting images, memories, or dreams into someone's mind. I could see that being an Abyss Order plan, trying to harness or mimic divine power.
It appears all we have by way of clues is increased Hilly Trail activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who's he?
Do you have any answers for us, Dainsliff? Are you just going to tell us, Dainsliff? Do you know who it is, Dainsliff?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in him in a manner of speaking, yeah. Here's my current understanding. He experienced something that made him have a certain perspective on this world and its situation that caused him to make decisions that don't align with the decisions that we are currently making. He's basically encouraging us or just not doing anything to help us as we go on our journey through this world. You know, he wants us to undergo the full journey so that we come to learn what he has learned, so that he believes we come to make the same decisions as him, right? If we experience what he experienced, learn what he learned, then we will agree with him and join his side, I believe, is his thoughts. I don't know if we will, though. We might end up with our own conclusion, because our journey has been different from his already. We've seen that. So, I think he's acting in what he believes to be our best interests, and in the best interests of this world. But the choices he's making do very directly contradict the choices that we would be making at this point ourselves. He does have more information than us, but that doesn't necessarily mean that when we have that information we'll agree with him. So has he betrayed us? I don't think he's betrayed us deliberately or maliciously. You could maybe technically say it because his actions, we don't agree with them. But, I don't know, I want to have faith in him.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
Precisely.
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
I would agree.
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different.
Ooh.
He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation.
Multiple sinners, and presumably it sounds like they were from Conria?
His name is Vedrfolnir.
Wait!
The Visionary.
Wait. Isn't that from the end of the Fontaine Archon Quest? Wasn't that one of the names? That oh my god, wait, it's all coming together. The lines are connecting. From what was her name? Skirk? These are my Fontaine notes. Why are they not in my Fontaine? Oh, here they are. Sutalagi. Bedfilner. Yeah, right there. And Rhine-daughter. Wait. So this group, thank God we finally have a name. It gets so difficult to refer to all these different groups when they don't have names. We need a pen. So this group is called the Sinners. Sinners of Conria, possibly? So wait, that was... The voice we heard was Vedifalnir? No way. That's so cool. I wrote sinners with like a happy little exclamation point. Oh my god. Okay. I do love it when Dane just gives us direct answers. Thank you, Daneslip. So his name is Vedifalnir the Visionary. And sounds like he was a group of multiple people. And they were possibly, sounds like, from Conria. Wasn't Gold from Conria? Don't we know that? Yeah, Rhine-daughter. Oh, so this, how many people were in this group? Can you tell us more about them? Who they are, what they did?
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Oh my god! No way! Okay, let me just write that down. That is incredible! So no wonder he's always been asking us about our sibling and seeing if we are the same or different from them, and asking if we feel betrayed and saying that, you know, irreparable harm has not yet been done, unlike his situation. Oh, Dane, he must feel so betrayed.
Your brother?
What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Conria back then?
There were 5 of them.
5?
The 5 sinners of Conria.
Yes, okay. Sorry, I do need to write this down really quick. Alright, go on, Daneslip.
The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedifalnir. Gold Rhine-daughter. The foul Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
Of course I want to write these all down, but I can write down just simple names later. Let's just proceed.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Getting a little spooky there, Daneslip. So he's been on a vengeance quest this whole time.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhine-daughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Don't tell. Okay, he probably already knows about Albedo. Daneslip basically knows everything. I'm a little concerned for his safety if he didn't already know about Albedo. But yeah, we've heard some of these names. We've heard about Rhine-daughter, we've heard about Sertologi, and we had heard about Vedifalnir earlier. And it was interesting because they were talking about the difference between visionaries and the power of prophecy. Anyways, please proceed.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedifalnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
That's right. And, oh, I should write that down, because I wrote down that he was Dane's brother, but I didn't explicitly write down that he's the, That is so cool. Now, one thing that I find really cool also is, I feel like we're starting to see, in a way, parallels to the Hexen Circle. Now, Gold does kind of immediately throw a wrench into that because she's in both groups. Man, she's productive with her time, isn't she? But if you think about Nicole, wasn't it? The one who likes to speak into people's voices? Or, I'm sorry, speak into people's heads and observe things as they're happening? That's kind of similar to what Vedifalnir was doing, maybe? Except it wasn't that he was observing from a distance and then speaking up when needed to be a guide, which is what Nicole does, right? It was more just that when Clothar was right before him, he spoke to him. So maybe not quite the same, but I believe Nicole is also... Is she connected to visionary things? Where are my Nicole notes? I can find those later. Let's just proceed. Somehow everything is connected. If that's true, then the stone slates we found in that ruin in Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Vedifalnir's doing as well. Right, because we were wondering which visionary might have made these?
They were once people of great esteem in Conria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields.
And then something went wrong? Did they make an honest mistake, or did they let the power go to their heads?
6 of us. Together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
Vinster King? continuing to rock. So who was the Vinster King? My first suspicion, it's a very weak one, I wouldn't even say this is a guess, is a corrupt king of Conria. Because who at that time of, 500 years ago, Cataclysm era, do we know was exploring beyond the bounds of safety? The only people who really come to mind is the Kingdom of Conria, and the way that they reached for otherworldly knowledge. So, was that at the behest of the Vinster King, excuse me? Was that a king of Conria? But then at the same time, from what I recall of Conrian history, it was One-Eyed King Ermin? Oh my god, Ermin? Like Erminsul? Was that really his name? But the One-Eyed King was considered a hero, right? Could be the work of propaganda, or it could be that the Vinster King wasn't him. Vinster King. I'm thinking of the Dragon King as well, but I doubt that this is the same person. Vinster King. I should write that down somewhere. Oh god.
Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
Alright, sorry, I was just writing that down. So, he believes that they grew too ambitious, basically. Divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world? Do you think this is like an authority thing? Or do you think this is almost like a descender thing? They found a power in the Abyss, it seems to be implying. Were able to isolate it for themselves and then divided it up. So, whose power was that? What kind of power? Authority... Something from a god? Which god? A dead god? A god of the Abyss? A false divinity? We haven't really seen that in this game. Proceed.
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power.
That is fascinating. Some sort of strong will. It does almost feel Descender-like, but if they found the abilities or the power of one Descender down there, and there's not that many Descenders to go around, then how could it have been enough to split between, how many? 5 of them? How could it have been enough to split between 5 of them, unless Descenders truly are just that astronomically powerful?
And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation.
Oh, wow.
Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
Why not? Not about the forgiveness, but why didn't they step forward? They wanted it to happen? They needed it to happen? They saw that it needed to happen for something else to happen down the line? Or they didn't care? And then, my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
No, seriously, thank you for telling me. This is huge. Oh my god.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
5 sinners of Conria. And of course he didn't write down their names, but he told us all their names. The only ones that we really recognize are the ones that we've heard earlier, and then there were a couple new ones in there. I wonder if some of those people might have other names that we might already know of them by. That might be interesting to look into.
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched.
So the Loom of Fate is an Abyss Order plan, and the Abyss Order was founded thanks to Vedderfilnir, or at least his influence. Then, does that imply that Vedderfilnir is behind this plan / wants this plan to proceed? If he is already so powerful, why does he need the Loom of Fate? Is that where the boundary of their power lies? Even with the world-shattering power, as Dane puts it, that he has obtained, he still can't control fate himself? I wonder if the 5 sinners are working together, if they ever were, if they still are, or if they're doing their own thing each, or even working against each other. Sertologi is pursuing some form of perfection. It really seems like they're all just kind of doing their own thing. It's kind of hilarious.
By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, this is so cool. Wow, memories.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
So they're trying to create a transcendent being, perhaps? Again, why would they need to do that if they already have such power? Maybe they don't. Maybe somebody wants to betray Vedderfinlier. Or maybe they just need more power.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
We should go do some spying, see what they're up to.
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
Coming back to the Loom of Fate question, after having done so many world quests where we find ancient civilizations that attempted to break or thwart or control fate themselves, is really interesting. I have to assume that the people working on the Loom of Fate plan must know how many people have tried similar things in the past and failed. You suppose this is kind of cool. They've done the same research we have, basically. Learned as we have about those previous attempts and are using them to inform their attempt in order to try to improve where other people failed?
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable.
Oh, and that could be considered proof of Abyss Order influence, maybe? We should check the ley lines around here.
My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Fascinating. And one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories. Oh, and that could be what's going on here. Of course, a memory problem? Ley lines!
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
In my defense, I was thinking Irminsul, which is an important part of the ley line system. But yeah, we should check the ley lines. Memories, ley lines, the Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
You know what would be fascinating? If someone was trying to avoid fate by creating a system where everyone remembers false people, and those false people then endure the fate that was intended for real people. That would be super fascinating. Anyways.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Going to sleep, having a little break. You never know what can change in a night. Be careful. We might wake up in a dream again. Nope, Paimon's here.
So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
I can't believe this is like the beginning of this quest too. He gave us all that information and his quest is just starting. What else are we going to learn? I didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, hello. There we go. Hehehe, look at all that more I'm collecting. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he gave us so much good information. Oh no. Right at the beginning. It really feels like there must be even more mind-boggling revelations in the future. Since this quest is only just starting, really. Trying to get back up, that's all I'm trying to do. I could probably teleport back up, but how often are we in Vimara Village? Nice to see the place again. Where is he? I was up there. Is he way up? Maybe just up one more tier? There he is. I wonder how the people of Vimara Village feel about Dane. He's quite the imposing figure. Hello. Oh, long time no see. Oh.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
Maybe he didn't sleep well either. Does he sleep? You okay?
Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane? Did you forget who we are?
The missing person from your commission.
Ooh.
Could you describe them to me?
Other way around. Maybe he's been visited by the memories.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
Did you get the memories, Dane?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Oh, he totally did! Interesting that it affected him, but not us or Paimon. Us I can understand. Perhaps. Not Paimon either, though?
Memories of him.
Fascinating. Do you recognize him? Does he look familiar?
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
Can you bring us to a significant location from those memories? And we'll see if it matches, like, locations around here you might not have known of before?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up.
After you woke up, interesting.
And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Oh, okay. It's not our sibling. Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh my god.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Interesting. Does he still have it on his person? Is that right? Do the people who are making these memories know what memories their targets receive?
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all.
Right? That's what we've been thinking.
But
At least that's what the traveler's been
like that?
thinking.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it.
So, yeah, I'm wondering if they know what dreams or what memories they give people, because if they're able to see that memory, they might then know that Dainsleif has the eye. Here's an idea. If they can get this system to work perfectly, it feels like it's in a trial stage right now, then could this be a way to introduce information to everyone in Tevat simultaneously? Like when the final battle happens and they want to reveal some information or secrets that they think will sway people to their side, could they use this to just broadcast a story?
I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet.
And we can't really go check on it because they might have us followed if we do.
However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Maybe we could make a distraction and you could go by yourself?
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
We're leading them right to it. But thank you! What if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Is he going to teleport us? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted that memory in the first place. To force Dane to confirm the eye's location. If we teleport, no one can follow us, huh? Well, no, the Abyss Order can teleport too, darn it. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. It seems like he might already have a plan. Ooh, decoy location. Let's go. Lead the way, Dane.
Of course.
Nice. The silent communication. We know how you operate. We trust you. Is it going to be in Mondstadt? Aw. I think it would be fun if it was in Mondstadt. Anyways, a little bit of teleportation for extra stealth. It is above us now. Hopefully if we go this way. So rarely up here. Except for when I'm trying to get the perfect artifact set for Nahida, of course. I haven't done that in a while. I just need one more nice EM piece and we're good to go. Nice. Every bit of Mora helps.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
Oh, I thought it was like... Oh, it almost looks like one of the shortcuts. That's really cool. Or one of the looking glasses. That must be a barrier he made or something?
Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Or a portal? This does kind of seem like the
wait.
real location then. Oh! Are you okay?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
He is not okay. Are you being controlled? Are you being affected? What was Dane going to tell me just now? Did somebody stop you from talking to us?
Hey, wait up!
Paimon! We have to help him. What do we do? Did he really just go to the place? Uh-oh. We trusted him to not. But maybe his mind has been affected too much. Oh, recommended elements is pyro. Okay, I do want to trust this thing to know what it's talking about. There we go. Pyro and electro. So I guess what we'll do... Oh, I could bring in Xianling, but my build for her is not X. Oh, Bennett! That works great for me.
I won't hold you back.
Electrocharged will will be our main damage source, but we might need the pyro for some sort of puzzle. If they're telling me to bring pyro, I'm gonna bring pyro. Ooh, memories that should not exist. This is very chasm. I think this is even chasm music. And we are on the edge of the chasm. Deja vu. We just can't get away from this place, eh, Dane? This is so cool. What an interesting quest. Are we about to meet Vetterfieldnir again? Is that a chest over there? I'll take a chest. Check the back. See anything? Okay. This would be Unified Civilization ruins, right? Wow. Huh. Look at those flowers. Sparkle. That's a Unified Civilization sparkle. The book's just like in Economia. We have enemies.
Oh, they're little fungi.
Alright. Even though I tried to avoid using both pyro and electro on fungi so I can get the right drops. I'll do it. I don't really know if I'm actually hitting anybody like that, but it is entertaining.
Bombs away! Oh, it's revealed.
We want to get there we go. Bennett all nice and charged up.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ow, yikes.
Should you fall?
Don't fall, mein Fräulein. Out of the way of that, yikes.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, it is following us. Delightful. Oh, I do lose my Geo buff, don't I? But that is a-okay.
By royal decree. Water jet! Shower me with praise!
Do you do more basic damage than me? No, I
Appears the
think
mechanisms
I still
here
do.
have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Over here? Wow, look at that door. Interesting. 4 circles. 3 smaller circles with squares in them. Almost looks like the Geo symbol. Almost fractal-like openings inside the circles. That is super interesting. I've never seen a pattern like that before. I almost want to take a picture. Because I have no idea what that might symbolize. Oh, I can't climb that, can I? Oops, not what I meant to do. Oh. Continue. Well, I'll take the picture using the power of video. There we go. Beautiful. Huh. Because normally you would see things with like the Omni Elemental symbol or
The show begins!
the motifs we see in domains and whatnot. This is super fascinating. Okay, so 3 circles. Do you suppose those correspond then to the moons? It's the only major pattern of 3 that comes to mind. But then the 4 bigger circles... I mean, if you count this big square on the outside, that could be the primordial one in 4 shades. But... doesn't seem quite like it. It does have a little bit of the Omni Elemental symbol. Oh gosh, I'm trying to show you Paimon. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about though. This is fascinating. Look at these too. It really does kind of look like the Geo symbol. And if I had Navi, I could get a reference, but... that is so cool. New designs. Looking for anything to interact with, or chests, or things to pick up, of course. Not seeing anything. Oop. I'm sliding away. Oh, there we go. There's a chest. Wonderful. Staircase on our right. A reward on the road. Nothing on the left. Oh, another staircase just kind of crumbled a bit. Let's go this way. Hello! Open door. At the staircase. Wonderful. Ooh, Ruin Guard. Hey, buddy. Do you wish to engage in combat? Oh, you sure do. Ooh. This is a cool song. Have I don't think I've heard this song before. Totally possible that I might have heard it in the chasm and just don't remember it, but this feels rather new. Oops, sorry.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Wipe out.
Sorry, buddy. Out of the way of that. No, thank you. Heal a little bit. Official.
My royal decree!
About to start spinning, I feel like. Don't want that. Ooh. Ooh. Probably the door opening from afar. Oh! Never mind. Of course. It's the floor. Ooh. Oh, that's gorgeous. Do we want the light to fall upon the 3 circles? Or something?
The show begins!
Being really careful with our health in here. Oh wow, he's got the basic wings. You think he'd look good with Notlan wings? Pyro?
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Don't hurt my boy. Okay, let's see. Rotates device. Oh, I see. Oh, that worked out. Yay! Nice.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Wow, I got super lucky with that puzzle. That's very satisfying. Downwards? Nothing, just the abyss. Probably literal. Nothing to pick up, nothing to interact with. Moving on. So mysterious. Just checking out the carvings. Ooh, look at that. What's that? Oh, I think it's one of those statues holding... I see, it's a brass bowl or something. Oh, this looks very similar to places we've been before. Oh, I almost expected to see the Sinner's Rock Unchained, you know? Yeah, see these statues holding the bowls or giant goblets. Either way. It's little triangle shapes on them.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Hello, statue. Can you speak? Come on.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Oh yeah, something's going on down here. Hello. Cryo...
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Herald, would that be? That's why they wanted me to have Pyro. Witness to Destiny's inception. Vanguard of Newborn Fate.
Let my name echo in song.
Very cool, very cool.
Oz revealed.
Ooh, yikes. Nice little attacks you've got there, buddy. Let me introduce you to some of my own.
Bombs away.
I say while being Hydro Traveler, which I think has my lowest damage output of all the Travelers I've been so far. Man, I wonder what Pyro Traveler's going to be like. Alright, you're going to get your shield now or something? Yep, there you go. Good job, buddy. Out of the way of that. Oh, that was so cool! It was both cryo and a little bit of darkness. I do love a little bit of darkness. Oh, that was super cool! I love your attack patterns, my friend. I just want Bennett to get his ability back.
Off we go.
There it is, almost here, I bet. What'd you say? Oh, winter is nigh. Wow. Almost sounded a little fatui of you, buddy.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Alright. Start working on that shield. And I know I don't really need to heal because Bennett's about to heal us most of the way. But I am being very careful in these Dane quests. Alright, let's do this.
Let's light it up.
Oops.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Ah. Well, he's on the circle now, that's good.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night for water jet.
The shield is going to take me a little while to get through, isn't it? I really just need to keep hitting him with Bennett. Okay, that's the plan. Just keep hitting him with Bennett.
Let the world collide.
Nice. That was a beautiful flip you just did, my friend.
By royal decree.
You have a future in the Cirque du Soleil. Oh, that was cool. No, thank you. I keep expecting him to do a second swirl because he reminds me of... Talk to Daneslip. He reminds me of that one
Just as I
boss
suspected.
in Inazuma.
The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
So you did successfully suspect that, but did they force you to act anyway with that one little mind control they did right outside this place?
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Oh no! Oh no! Buddy!
Dane? What's wrong?
Are they preventing him from saying something? A name? A chance to see? Or is it just periodic?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
And you must be very closely tied to them if you can feel that instantly. I don't think a regular Tevatian would.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing.
Right?
Paimon doesn't feel it.
I think we might be exceptions, but I also feel like he's a bit of an outlier from the norm.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Are you being mind controlled? We're not leaving you, Dane. Leave you here on your own. Will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager.
And you're not coming with us. Why? Do you think you're a liability? Do you think you've become controlled by them to such an extent that it's dangerous?
Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Alright. We're keeping something from us, Dane. Dane does have a point. But something still feels off. What am I missing? Oh, come on! Is that really Dane? That's quite the look, Dane. Was he waiting for someone to come out and see him? Dane. If it's your brother, understandable. If it's my brother, we will have words. A sparkly person. Who is this? Oh, does your arm hurt or something? It's his cursed arm too, so that feels significant. Oh! Dane!
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
And you sent us away! What? Hi, brother. You look so cool. Look at him. He looks healthy. Still trapped by fate, but you know, he looks okay. Dane!
You risked your safety.
and that of the eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
I hope that we didn't quite leave yet. It would be great if we were right behind that door, because earlier we anticipated that he might lead our tale to like a false location without discussing it. I sure hope we anticipated that he might try to lure out whoever followed us by sending us away without discussing it. And so we stayed, and so we're about to pop in again. Dane! Ether!
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
His voice. This is like the most we've heard from him in this entire game.
I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
I love their history together. It adds so much to this conversation. And we don't even know the half of it. Oh, I don't think he wants to fight him, but I think he will if he must. There he goes. What is it with getting achievements and being sent away?
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Darn it! Oh, well, look at the map. Woo! We were so close. Oh, I just want them to have a chance to talk again. I feel like we would learn something really interesting. And I just want to understand him better.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated
Aww.
just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
That is so cute. So does this mean that the Abyss Order has left this place? And so Dane really just sent us away to get us out of there? Wait, I hear something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
Whose voice is that? It's not Dane. I don't think that's Aether. But usually when we hear our dear brother, he's a little grumpy. And this voice seems a little light-hearted.
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
So it could very well be. I'm just not familiar enough with his voice to recognize it in this tone. That's kind of sad.
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Alright, this is super important. Let's see what they're saying. In the New World, they bade farewell to the Shrouded Sun. So are we talking about people from Conria? Shrouded Sun, the dark sun that they had down there. We learned about that in Pear and Harry. They came up here. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering or to try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. So, maybe not... Maybe this is not talking about people of Conria coming to the surface, because they suffered quite a bit on the surface. And the second half of that makes it sound like there's no more gods to be worried about, at least, and there are definitely gods up here. So are you talking about a theoretical new world that you're trying to create? This is past tense. So it's like a fairy tale version that maybe they use to inform their goals and inspire their followers. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure. So the price they paid was bidding farewell to the sun, the old sun, leaving their old world behind, and then they get cleansed souls?
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
Seems a little too good to be true, and I don't know if I trust it at all. You heard it too, Paimon. It was someone's voice.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
And that's why they're calm. Basically, so these might be former Conrians telling them that in the new world, your suffering will be eased. They're so cute. I want to give them a hug. Check on the hilly trail. Yes, let us find the hilly trail. There you are. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's two.
Looks
Hi,
like
guys.
the same
3.
thing is happening over here, too. The hilly trails are calm.
Do we get more to the story? Yes, we do.
See, we're both still here.
Is that our brother? Starting to sound a little bit more familiar with the torment.
We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's that voice again. Hi! Oh, I love this! I can hang out with them with no conflict. Hi, guys. Picnic? Go check on some more of our friends. Where did all the humans go? Oh god, where am I? Where's Vimara Village? I think Vimara Village would be that way. Okay, I don't think these are villagers.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered, softly.
Oh my god, is this the bedtime story?
Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people.
Sleep well, father. First person who comes to mind is, oh, what was his name? Lotar's son. Kari Bear. But who could this be?
When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more.
It would be really interesting if Kari Bear took up his father's mantle in the Abyss Order after his death.
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
I think it's the bedtime story.
Well, now that the Hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
I wonder if we can do that. If we can talk to Hilichurls, if we tell them a story, it might ease some of their pain and suffering. That would be really nice. That would be an ability I'd be happy to learn. I feel like this is a special story and a special person telling it as well. Can I speak with anybody? I can speak with Aurelius. Interesting name you've got there, buddy. Wow. We are here to speak with the grandfather.
Shower me with praise!
Here we are.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
How do you remember about that person now? That was such a strange sentence, but do you still remember them? What do you remember?
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Yeah, no one's gone missing.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Watch him say who?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Precisely. I think it was a test they were running before, and now they've ended it. They've removed the memories, maybe?
Huh?
You don't remember? Things just got even more complicated.
Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild.
Oh, and interesting, they don't even remember posting the commission. So not only did the false memories get removed, but any memories, new memories that were honestly created, that were connected to those false memories, have also been removed.
That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
Oh, we're going to go ask the other two people that we talked to before, aren't we?
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
This is so curious. What could they be?
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
It was totally a false memory the entire time. The question is just, Why are they developing such an ability? What for? Or again, is this a side effect of something else?
What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say. We should check in with the others first.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
The other two that we spoke to. Definitely... Oh, what was her name? Started with an A, had double letters in it. Pardon us? He's upwards. Where is this guy? Here we go. Is this the same spot he was in before? I thought he was along the water last time. Huh. Okay. Hello. It is so pretty. Oh, and it's dusk, just like in the memories.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Ooh, and we can't leave this area. That is fascinating.
Just as expected.
I'd be really curious if we were in a memory right now, but I don't think so.
That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You're going to guess somebody else. You're going to give us a name, and we'll know right away that you're talking about somebody else because you know their name.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Well, have you seen him recently? Do you know where he went?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Interesting. Are you talking about Dane? Well, we were with him. If he said there was someone else with him, he would have just said you were with him.
Strange.
I think he's talking about somebody
Ron
else.
seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him?
Ask Ron what the guy's name is.
Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
Oh boy. I don't know. I don't think so. Because last time we returned to a different time, it was because we accessed somebody else's memories. Our siblings' memories, through the ley lines. We could have accessed... I don't think so. I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Oh yeah, all that to say, I don't think we've actually time traveled. If anything, it's another memory situation. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on? Ooh, hahaha. People have forgotten about the missing person.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories.
We've returned to a point before the disappearance took place.
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
We are presently traversing someone's memories.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Do you think it was, what was her name? The girl whose name starts with A. Maybe it was hers? Okay, so interpret again.
If we really did travel back... If this
I'm not getting
Just like
any...
what happened-
Guess this will be our conclusion.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory.
And hey, Paimon came with me this time. Oh, I'm happy.
Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time.
Except maybe that's a bad sign. Maybe that means the disturbances are getting worse.
That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf.
It's totally him, isn't it?
But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him?
To the tree. He probably left with the woman whose name I forget.
Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. Oh, scenes from false memories will not change, such as with the dusk.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
Here's the one talking about dusk. That's my bad.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
False memories are easily forgotten. Interesting.
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
I think this is our biggest clue.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit!
Yeah.
That must mean time isn't passing!
That's why it's dusk.
That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day.
Exactly.
That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. It's Atosa!
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
I want to hear the other two options, even though that's my guess.
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once?
Almost certainly.
We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager. But it turns out, we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
It's Atosa!
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Let's go to the tree.
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
This will be interesting. Because if we do run into our brother, then I would very much like to speak with him. But he is a false memory version of himself, but he does seem to be the one implanting these false memories, or at least he's part of the team that's doing it. I don't know the exact mechanism. So if we were to speak with him, would we actually be able to speak with him? Would we be speaking to a copy of him that behaves exactly like him? Like, would this person be able to respond like he would? And would our actual sibling somehow come to learn what we said to this copy? Let me see. Oh, no way! It's not him, but it is someone who is dressed just like Clotar, like the dolls. Fascinating.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose.
I like how similar her name is to Jet's name.
Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share?
Let me see him, let me see him.
It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Look at the handkerchief around his hand. This is totally Kari Bear, isn't it? Isn't this Kari Bear? Wouldn't you say this is Kari Bear? Look at the thing. Look at the thing. He's wearing it.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
Look at him. The earring, the eyes. Of course he's wearing the clothes.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Don't be like that, Kari Bear.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, hello. Yeah, we haven't met yet at this point in her memories. Hello. Surprise. We finally found him. But why does he look kind of familiar?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me.
I love how, I guess they did forget all the details about this guy, but no one mentioned that he wore clothes that are probably from very far away. Very unique clothes.
So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
He seems like a polite young man, but also doing evil? What are you doing this for, Kari Bear?
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
That green, or I'm sorry, purple and gold gradient is really interesting. Wonder what those colors represent. Sun and the moon, maybe? Or a darkness? Oh, he seems conflicted.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
At least in this form it is. You're... Yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect all of this together. Kari Bear! But let's interpret.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate.
So yeah, maybe the ley lines were being activated because the Abyss Order was doing something with the Loom of Fate. And Kari Bear wasn't intentionally part of this plan, just since he was turned into the Loom, he has no choice but to be used, basically, in this scenario, and he feels really bad about it. And so that's why, you know, he's talking to all these people, because he now has the chance to. He seems so full of sorrow. Lotar!
Born into abject
sorry,
sorrow,
I thought that was Lotar. Interpret.
the founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss.
Indeed. I'm so curious about that power of the Abyss. Also, since they have it, does that mean that the Abyss now doesn't have it? Anyways, Kari Bear.
You're... Kari Bear Alberic.
Hi!
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before.
Well, you've met my sibling, which is kind of like the same thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then.
You are sharp, my friend.
This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her.
You're leaving? They're shutting you down? They're going to kill her? What do you mean goodbye?
But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Ooh. Ooh. We're being brought somewhere else. Oh dear. Oh, no, wait, no. I need to find this alphabet. I need to, oh god, wait, picture. Okay. I should be able to read this. Okay, I think this is a sign. I'm gonna find this alphabet, print out a translation sheet, and just tape it to the wall or something. Hopefully that alphabet itself isn't a spoiler to look up. Wow. Is this sort of your mindscape? Inside the loom, maybe? We're way over there. I feel very honored that he'd bring us here, actually. I feel like... the proof of existence. Look at this UI. I bet I'm not even going to be running. Oh, I am. My first instinct was to look for crabs, I want you to know. I feel like this is probably his only sanctuary, you know? Oh, wow! This place is beautiful. Yeah, just based off what we've seen of him so far, I get the feeling he's not willingly the Loom of Fate. Oh, I can't jump. Or if he is, he's at least sorrowful about how it's impacting other people. He seems like a nice guy. There aren't any other blonde-haired people lying in wait around here, are there? just kind of want to double check. Can't sprint. I can't jump. Oh god. 2D movement only. Frightening indeed. Wow. It's almost like our little teapot room. Beautiful. That's interesting. What would happen? Ah! I guess I can't die. That's good. That was so strange. I couldn't jump and I couldn't glide. Ah, terrifying. Interesting collection of rocks. I thought something might be buried there. Ah! Oh, I must be approaching the wall. I sure am. This is beautiful, Kari Bear. Oh, look at, there's a little... Oh, we should have checked out the tree more. We have to go back up. There's a little glowing river flowing out from the tree. Do you suppose that's this place's connection to the outside world? We have some more of that sort of fabric, like right there. Right there, of course. And it does appear to be interacting with the tree. I can't climb. Wow. Yeah, okay, so it's not coming out through the tree. We must have just seen it going past the tree. Oh, the two kids! Look, the two dolls are up there. Maybe Atosa meant as much to him as he did to her. That's very sweet. I get the feeling we won't be able to come back here, so I'm just exploring it with what chance I have. Ah. Can you get up there? I'm just gonna find a path that necessitates no climbing. Might be a bit tricky. Yeah, it's a non-starter? Yeah, I don't think so. But still, the two kids were definitely up there. The little dolls. There has to be a story behind those. I wonder if they'll tell us. Can't jump. I'm coming as fast as I can, buddy. Thank you for waiting, and I apologize for sort of investigating your entire realm here. But I had to know the secrets. Can't see the dolls? You can see the dolls. Are you okay? Is it a lot of effort to have us here? What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all, as you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
Oh, you did? I kind of feel the same way, actually. This is a rare opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Kari Bear as I can. What exactly happened to you? What is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension.
So, do you think Vedrofilnir gave what fragment of the power that the sinners split to the loom?
Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction.
Oh, interesting. You're not the loom, but you're still alive within it? Or conscious, at least?
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Oh no. Oh man, Kari Bear didn't deserve any of that happened to him, did he?
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Man, I wish he had the chance to grow up. Kari Bear is dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But As more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own.
So you have, if it works, I think you would sort of gain the power over memories, certainly, and information. Power over the cycles of life and death as well, perhaps? But fate itself, I mean, I remember in the Sumeru Archon Quest, I've been thinking about this because we did Sinnoh Story Quest fairly recently. The Irminsul was able to predict, or the Akasha was able to predict Sinnoh's movements because of all the data it had on him and all that. Which sort of implies that the Irminsul would probably be very, very good at predicting things. But does that necessarily mean that Irminsul can dictate things? And how fate will play out? I don't know if it does. You know, the name of Loom of Fate makes me think that they're trying to control fate. So, weave real ley lines. Okay.
Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories.
Oh no, that's why he came to say goodbye to Atosa, because they're about to complete it, which means he'll no longer be able to interact with her memories.
But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation.
For all the suffering you had to endure?
After all, its existence cost me my life.
Precisely. So, the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Kari Bear through the half-finished Loom of Fate. What did you say to Dane, Kari Bear? Or was it somebody else using the loom to talk to Dane? That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara Village. But why did you implant memories of yourself into the people of Vimara Village? I think he was lonely.
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
He seems like a really sweet guy. I'm so sad that his story is so sad.
As if I had a chance at life.
So that's why. I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless?
That is pretty close to what she was thinking. I think even the illusion of it might have helped him, because he was able to talk to Atosa, who seems like she had some similar feelings to him, feeling so alone.
But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me.
And it seems like they thought very highly of you, too.
Chief Amadia, Baram,
Aww.
Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Wow. He made some really happy memories. Well, they carved the dolls together. So it was them. Wow.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village.
You really just wanted a peaceful life.
I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time.
Sounds like you worked really hard just for that glimpse.
I know it sounds stupid.
Not at all.
After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old.
Oh man.
My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was Nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Conria back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me.
That's honestly so sweet. Oh my god. That they were all looking for him.
If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Oh, he's smiling! Well, now that I found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight's sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Here we go. Settled.
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Oh dear. Oh, that means they got the thing from Dane? The eye, maybe? What? The Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened to Dane?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
Yeah?
Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
I thought it was on his person.
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location.
We had it? Did he tell it? Oh, you prevented him from giving it to us, didn't you?
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
Did you, at that exact moment, implant the memory of him giving it to us so he thought he already did? But Dane never handed me the eye.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Exactly. Oh, that's so cool. Terrible and bad, but so cool. Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that? When?
Before you two entered that false location.
Oh, right at the beginning.
Traveler, wait.
And this, right there is where it cut out.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Oh my god. Good job, Kari Bear, but also, why? Why would you do such a thing? Do you think he did it against his will? Or do you think that he thought it was a good idea to let the loom be completed? I don't know, I want to know more. So when Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye.
Which you did why?
Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
He wanted the loom to be completed. So, Dane had the eye this whole time, until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning to do with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the prince is planning.
So why did you want it completed yourself?
Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist.
Good to know.
In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture.
This is Abyss Order that we're talking about. So, I mean, if they're trying to gain the ability to create a ley line system, but they can't replace or extend the one we have, then they could be trying to build a new world with an entirely new ley line system. But...
In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal? Was it talking to us?
You remember my father, don't you? Lothar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory.
Yes.
After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment.
Oh, this is the voice that was telling the story. And so what he wanted to do using the Loom of Fate was to be able to comfort the other hilichurls?
My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest. To implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
That story.
In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
Wow. So the thing that caused the hilichurls to calm down back then was Kari Bear's story. So that was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace. And also notice that by helping the Abyss Order complete the Loom of Fate, he has lost the ability to implant memories in the minds of others. So, presumably he's lost the ability to basically interact with people in the only way that he had before.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
It would be incredible if all hilichurls in the world were just chill after this. They never attacked you. You could just hang out with them. That would be amazing. Perhaps. I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time.
Oh, so you're about to disappear now, aren't you? Beautiful, but sad.
But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
The name of the quest, of course. Are you going to disappear on me in a beautiful cutscene? Rude! Okay. I think he deserves finally to be able to rest, though. Wow. And he must have been in here for hundreds of years, too. Oh, wind. That's interesting. That's very interesting. There he goes. That energy was also interesting.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
What? Oh my god. And that's really him, isn't it? Or at least his consciousness. Bro. Literal. Oh!
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone. and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible.
That feels like a loaded statement.
Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Oh my god.
Well, how about a conversation?
Oh my god. Here I was thinking, I wonder if the Abyss Order knew that Kari Bear's consciousness was still awakened there. I wonder how they felt about that. You were telling me either has been visiting him, presumably periodically, all this time? Oh my god! You came to see us? You're offering a conversation? It's a miracle. Hi! I have tears in my eyes. Oh, she's mad. Yeah, that's valid.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
This chance is hard to come by, he says. Yeah. I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough.
Oh, she's so happy just to see him.
The one against Dane, I mean.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me.
Oh, wow. How did that make you feel?
Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What exactly are you planning? What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time.
So you built it without even having a full plan for it? Does that mean that it wasn't originally your plan to have it built? Maybe it was, Vedderfilnir's? And he has plans for it? But now you get to utilize it how you want to. You're coming up with something. So what happened to Vedderfilnir? Is he still in control? Is he still in command? Is he asleep? Is he gone?
Before the Heavenly Principles awaken.
So the Heavenly Principles are still asleep. Vega, I'm sorry, did you know that they were asleep? Oh my god, synchronized blinking. Haha, they're twins.
Yes. For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity.
Okay, yeah, that's as we suspected. Something was going on. I still wonder, is it truly that they're asleep though, or is that just a term we're using since we don't have evidence one way or another? They're just silent.
Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne, yes?
So you heard about that too, huh? I shouldn't be surprised. I'm not. I sure did.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action.
God.
I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation.
I can't believe we're actually talking. Oh my god, look at their designs. I can't believe it took this long for me to have a chance to really study their designs next to each other. They both have that, like, star-like symbol, him on his belt, her on the, like, front of her dress. Their scarves are mirrored. Wow. They do incline towards, like, square-shaped clasps. Both of them. It's very yin and yang, isn't it? With the dark and the light. Oh, so cool. And look at him with his glowing white power. Are you fully charged, Ether? Do you have your wings back? I'm jealous.
However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be. Or what might trigger it.
They will awaken. How do you know they will awaken? Is it because Vedderfilnir being the visionary, wasn't he? Yes, he is. He's seen this? But if he's seen it, then how come you don't know any of the details? Maybe it's hard to see things for an entity so powerful. You really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit.
Oh, when he took his mask off.
He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, That's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
I would say that I agree with you so far, though, based on my admittedly limited knowledge. My god. The chance to just sit peacefully.
Lumine?
Hello? Is that the first time she's heard her name since the first cutscene? Oh my god, it's been years,
You're the
haven't
only
it?
one in this world who calls me that.
Yeah, because we use the name that we choose, don't we?
There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
It's a good question. Yeah, the parallels. The way we're sitting next to each other, they're sitting next to each other.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end.
The Sea of Flowers at the end. I want to write that down. Reminds me of the Dandelion Sea, also.
Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom.
That one flower, what? In Teyvat's?
To have a place like that suddenly appear before me?
Oh, it's like in the Travail trailer, isn't it? Aren't they standing in a sea of Intivats?
Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes.
Oh, buddy?
Let alone my own sister.
No!
What's going on?
I think now that Caribert is gone, his realm of consciousness is collapsing.
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer.
Oh, whoa.
In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Caribert gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
No! Oh god. Justice for Lumine, are you kidding me?
Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
Oh my god.
You're only telling me this now?
You should have asked all those questions. Oh wow, look! The name changed to Lumine. What is he saying? Can't even read his lips because he's a little cartoon man. Probably something like goodbye. I'll see you again. Take care of yourself. Oh my god.
So sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy.
That was so beautiful. That just makes it all the more sad.
Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
Wow.
Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured.
In their fight.
He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
Oh, we lost so much. So I'm assuming that we'll remember everything up until Caribert disappeared. Right? Just based on how Aether phrased it there at the end? Because hopefully then, if we remember that, we will remember that the Loom of Fate has been completed. That's pretty important information to remember. Even if we lose everything else. He never changes, does he? I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Caribert.
Okay, so we remember Caribert's part.
He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Kari Bear and I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate. No wonder he said at the beginning that he had been hoping he'd get a chance to speak with us, because he'd spoken to our brother that whole time.
Wait, really? What a score!
Yeah, really. I guess our commission is complete then? The missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memories, was Kari Bear, all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers. Well, let's see how much they remember first.
Well, what happened after that?
After that... I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired? I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? Oh man, it's so sad! I'm not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Yes.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
He's no longer worried about his friend who disappeared because he no longer remembers his friend who disappeared.
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him.
I wonder if maybe Kari Bear was able to give them one last false memory, and he implanted the memory of him saying, "Oh, I'm going to go live in Sumeru City now. Goodbye."
According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
I'm guessing that he implanted that memory. I wonder if Atosa, was that her name, might notice the discrepancy between that and what he told her before. Oh, except he just said that they're no longer here. And she wasn't sure if that meant they were dead or just not in the village.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Kari Bear said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name. Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Oh, I'm so happy they get to know his name. That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Oh, man.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
So that's why it's not happy but not sad, because he left, but he's well, they think. Kari Bear is gone. The Loom of Fate is now complete. And no one else will try to change the villagers' memories. Yeah, because the Loom has lost its ability to change memories, so they can't take those memories back. That's nice.
Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Where is she? That way? And the fact that they carved those little dolls together, and that Kari Bear loved them so much that he put them in his realm of consciousness. Oh, I so wish that he could have had a full life. Pick a flower. Give it to her. Are they up there? They are. Oh, good. Oh, and she made them too in real life. Because they would have made them in a memory together. So she must have taken the time to make them again.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, she seems sad.
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he wanted you to forget him. Or I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him. I think he was kind of suggesting that she would be okay even if she forgot him at the beginning when we first ran into him. But I think he wouldn't want her to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life.
There we go.
I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face.
It's easy to say those things and to want to believe them, but it's harder to get yourself to actually feel that way. You'll need a little bit of time, at least.
I was dumped, wasn't I?
Honestly, Atosa, I think he might have had some other things on his mind than romance. I think just being able to talk to anybody was huge for him.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he had his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
Oh no.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Bye. I promise that he has a heart, but I don't think she'll be seeing him again.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right. What was it that happened? I can't remember. Huh? It feels like there's something in my pocket? Is it the handkerchief? What is it?
A picture?
A picture?
Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
Oh, is this the power of the Loom of Fate? You know how leyline outcroppings can make artifacts? And domains, the little trees in the domains can make artifacts? Did the Loom of Fate make an artifact that is this picture? What is it? I don't know if I'm laughing or crying. That's so cute. Wow. Please tell me that's in my inventory. Please. What? Random. Natlan! Ha! Group photo from an unknown time. Where is it? Should be in here, yes? No. Quest items. Oh my god, can I look at it again? A precious group photo that has surpassed the rules somehow, being taken by some unknown person using unknown means in a space that should no longer exist. Yeah, because I don't think all of us were there together at the same time. Oh my god. Oh, interesting, they have me as Dendro, even though I was Hydro at the time. That's fair, though. It is from an unknown time, so anything goes. Oh, look at Kari Bear. Smiling so much. Wow. Wow, just... Wow. Oh, look at all those rewards, too. Oh my god, that was incredible. Let's get some achievements. We got so many. What were they? The town where only I am missing? Oh my god, is that a reference to that one? What is it? Bokudake? Amazing. Investigate someone who only exists in people's memories. Long-awaited moment. Without your knowledge, Dainsliff crossed swords with your sibling. The proof of existence. Enter Kari Bear's realm of consciousness. And bedtime story complete. Bedtime story. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was... Oh my god, they're always so good, these traveler quests. Gosh, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we want to unpack. As always, we were kind of going as we went along the way. We finally got an official name for that group that we started to hear about from Skirk. The 5 Sinners of Conria, implying that they're all from Conria. And wow, it kind of seems like their ambition and arrogance sort of led to the downfall of the entire nation? Perhaps? Well, there was the Cataclysm. Do we think that their actions are connected to the Cataclysm? Did it start the Cataclysm? No clear connection there yet, but at the very least, they didn't exactly help when the Cataclysm was running, which is incredible to me. I wonder why not, especially with Gold, because she was creating all those creatures at the time. Did she just unintentionally, carelessly make the Cataclysm worse because she had a curiosity about making new life? And she happened to make all these beasts at the exact same time as the Cataclysm itself? I don't know. There's a lot to unpack there. But it's super cool to have a name for that group and to get all those names. Again, I am curious if some of them we might have heard of before, but not by that name. For example, like if we'd heard of Skirk's Master a long time ago, and then during the Fontaine Archon quest we heard of the name The Fowl. And then during this quest we heard the name The Fowl, Sir Logi, and we're like, oh my god, Skirk's teacher is this person. So maybe, like, if any of the others have been walking around under a different name, we wouldn't know that yet. I need to review those names again and their titles and see if I can draw any connections there, but that's definitely something I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. Haha. Besides that, I mean, Dane has a brother. I wonder if Dane's siblings' gender is always the same as your siblings, you know? If he has a brother, if you have a brother, or if he has a sister, if you have a sister, that would be interesting. But at the same time, his brother was one of the 5, right? So it might be a more established character. Do you think we'll get to meet them someday? Oh my god, it'd be so cool if we could meet each of the 5. I'm still waiting to meet all of the Hexen Circle. I mean, there's so many big names out there that they could just drop on us at any moment. Ah. Anything else? Oh, the Vinter? What was it? Yeah, was it the Vinter King? I thought I was saying it wrong when I said Vinter, but that's what I wrote down. Oops, I think I wrote it down wrong. But the Vinter King, I mean, you know, sounds like winter. Could this be possibly connected to the Cryo Archon? Maybe it was the previous Cryo Archon? That could be fascinating. Who is that? Have we heard of them before? I had the sudden urge to go scanning through my books in the archive to see if we can find anything. But I don't quite recall seeing anything before about that person, unless they are indeed the same being as the Dragon King. I need to translate that letter that we saw. I need to go back through and write down some more notes. I think that's pretty much everything. The Loom of Fate has indeed been completed, which could be bad. And it seems like it's strong enough to at least create an image. I'm pretty sure that's where that photo came from, which is fascinating. So I wonder what they'll do with it and how the plan around it came to be. Was it our siblings' idea? Was it the Vetterfilnir's? I just don't know. Anyways, that was amazing. Oh my god. My heart. I wish Gary Bear could have a full, happy life. Does he have any chance at being reborn? I get the feeling he doesn't, but I wonder. Man. Wow. That was so good. So for now, we are indeed done here. We're just about ready to go to Notland. Can you believe it? I think we might have one more story quest to do up in Fontaine. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we're headed to Notland soon. I definitely have a bunch of events from this version that I need to watch too. So maybe we'll do those first before Notland just to catch up. I'm not sure. We shall see. But for now, yes, we are done here. What an incredible quest. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. A special thank you to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, Ruru, Lycan, Axel Iron, Jay Quellen, Lunar, Sonova, Mathsan, Marcin Chinishevsky, Marcus, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much. Thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, I'm super excited to see everyone's thoughts and theories, things they want to remind me about or that I might have missed. Up to this point, of course. No spoilers, please, naturally. But, oh my god, I love these interlude quests. They're so good. I'm glad Dane came back to check on us, too. I was a little worried about him. I'm happy he's okay. That was so good. Alright. That'll be all from me for now. Bye now!